All right. So in the previous class, we did a lab where we matched only 87 network on R1 and we set weight as 60. The default is 0 so that the traffic will go via the upper path. That's our aim. That's an unusual path. Usually it goes via router 3. If you see here, the other networks coming from router 8, they are going via router 3. Only this goes via router 2. So it was only for one particular router, the route policy was to go via the upper path if the destination is 87. What if we want this to be for all the routers in this autonomous system? We want this to be for all the routers in this autonomous system. How do we achieve this? Yes, all the routers in the autonomous system 10 should, yeah, local preference is the best idea. But before that, make sure router 3 gets update from router 2 and router 2 gets update from router 3. For that, either you can go and do router filter client on router 2 or you can make full mesh. This time I'm going to make full mesh. Last time I used router filter client. Do I have a route to reach 10, 12, 12, 12 on router 3? Let me check router 3. Okay, I have OSP route. Fine. So I want to make an IBGP between router 2 and 3 first. Router BGP 10. This we should have done a long back. We didn't do that time. I'm doing it now. Okay, we can see here router 2 has got neighbor with router 3. From router 3 it learns route. Likewise, router 3 also learns route from router 2. But this has got the next hop which is unreachable for router 3. Can you ping from here to router 4's address? No, not possible. So what is needed is next hop self is needed. Let us give that. So this we should have done long back in the beginning days, but we forgot to do that. So I am doing it now. Show IP BGP. I can see now here. This 87 is coming from router 3 and also from router 4. Fine. You see here, please pay attention. All the routers, including router 2, prefers to go via router 3. Do you see that here? Why? Because I is preferred over question mark. Check the routing table. You see, even router 2 goes via router 3. See the last octet number dot 3. Dot 3 means what? Router 3. It is okay. But for me, it is okay except 87 network. For 87, I want every router to go via router 2 only. Router 2 should go via router 4. Did you understand what we are trying to accomplish? We don't mind router 2 going via router 3 for we don't mind router 2 going via this path for all network, but for 87 network, this router, this all should go this way only. For that, we are going to use local preference. So right now, if you check show IP route 87, it goes via router 3. Not only this router, check router 3. Router 3 is going via the down path only, router 5. Only router 1, because of weight, it is going via router 2. If I remove the weight, I'm going to remove the weight. Do show run section router BGP. I'm going to remove this route map because this is the route map which has got weight. After removing that, if you now check the route, show IP route, it will definitely go via router 3. You see, router 1 is also going via router 3. Router 2 is also going via router 3. Router 5 is 4, 3 is also sending via router 5. This is down path. All are going via down. Our aim is to go via the upper path only for 87. You can configure this local preference on router 2 as well as router 3, anywhere, anyone. Router 2 also in router 3. You tell me where I should configure local preference. I'll configure and show you. Okay. If you're putting on router 2, then you need to set local preference higher so that the packet will leave on router 2. If in case, if you would have said router 3, what I would have done? If you would have said, okay, let us do this in router 3 to achieve this. What I would have done is, only for 87 network, I would have set 50 local preference. What is the default local preference here? 100. So it would have gone this way. You understand? Depending on where you configure, you decide the number to assign. Because you asked me to do it on router 2, I'm going to give more than the default. So I can say 125 or 150. Yep, let's do this. Router 2. Access list 10 host permit host. What is the host address? 87 8. If this match happens, route map, give any name. I'm going to say name as, name can be like this also, 8_7. Some name, it need not to be alphabet, it can be like this. And then I'm saying match match IP address 10. If this match happens, set local preference 125. And then I create again another route map with the same name with sequence, maybe 11. The default is 10, which is already created. I'm creating 11 for the rest of the traffic to be accepted without any change. Now I have to bind it on interface. Please pay attention. Router 2 have got two neighbors. One is EBGP neighbor, another one is IBGP neighbor. If I need to bind this route map 87 to EBGP neighbor, then I should say in. Why? Because the update is coming in. If I need to say, if I want to bind it to the IBGP neighbor, I should say out. You understand? Depending on to which neighbor you are going to bind the route map. Yeah. So tell me which neighbor I should bind. Should I bind it to router 2's EBGP or IBGP? Better do it for EBGP. Why? So that as soon as it comes in, it will add. Even router 2 will decide to go via router 4. So I'm going to say neighbor 24, 24, 24, 4. Route map is 8_7 in. All right, clear IP BGP stuff. If I would have said IBGP, no, then I will not see the change in local router. It will change only on router 1. Now you see, because while sending out only you do the change. If you say while sending, listen. While sending it to this guy, you put 125. If you say that when it is sending only, it won't put locally. But good news is local preference will come automatically to everyone. But it is good to say in. Mhm. Yeah, automatically. Yes. Show IP BGP. Now you can see only for 87 it is adding 125. For all the rest it is still 0. And for 87, if you notice, it is going via EBGP. But for 86, it is going via IBGP. You understand? I'm on R2. I'm on router 2. Router 2 says I'll go via the below path for 86, 78, and 68. Only for router for 87, I'll go via router 4. You will see the similar output in R1. You see, only for 87 you have router 2. Yeah, and 125. For all the rest, it is router 3. So now you trace route. You will see now going via upper path. Not only this R1, every router, including R3. R3 will also go via the upper path for 87. Let's see that one after we finish this trace. Oh, well, no problem. We can go see it's going via upper path. Now go to router 3 and check. show IPBGP. Router 3 also says I'll go via the upper path. Reason is 125. See, only for 87 it has got router 2. For all the rest, it is going via the down path, below path. Clear? So do these labs. We'll meet